I see Adrienne, I'm sorry.
Yep, Adrienne.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks.
Okay.
So I am testifying in support of this bill as well as S-132. We are living in a pandemic, and I think you know I'm not referring to a virus, but a crime. It has been going on for so many generations that for some, it has become a perverse normal. 9 years ago, this very month actually, I learned how prevalent child sexual abuse is. And I also learned how much can be done to protect children. I know that awareness is not enough. To protect children, we need to act. I am a survivor of child sexual abuse, and I am a survivor of sexual harassment within the Massachusetts public school system when I was growing up. But I didn't start this journey of advocacy because this affected my life, but actually despite of it. I spent many years trying to get over what happened to me and to not think about it. But now as a mother, and more importantly as an adult, I know that my discomfort and the discomfort of those who have not been affected by the rape, molestation, and exploitation of children matters nothing to the discomfort, fear, and shame of children who are living through this right now, and to the survivors who are still working on their healing.
2:59.
It really takes a moment of pause to realize what it means to have 1 in 4 women and 1 in 6 men in our country living as survivors of child sexual abuse. Every child has a constitutional right to live without abuse, and yet we know that if we do not tell children they do not have to tolerate sexual abuse, they often believe they have no choice and no voice. And this is especially true for children who are living with disabilities. They are at an increased risk, and they are often less educated on their rights. The cost to our country and society for not doing enough to protect children from sexual abuse costs millions to billions of dollars. We all have a responsibility to protect children. We as adults can take steps to reduce risk for abuse even coming into play in a child's life, and that is one of the important features of this bill. We are the adults. When I began this mission, I did so because I cannot imagine taking the knowledge that I've gained and keep it to myself. If a child I knew was abused and I could have done something to protect that child, but I didn't because I didn't want to have these conversations, how could I live with myself? What about the children in our Massachusetts schools who need to know they do not have to live with abuse? Can we live in our conscience, continuing not to protect and empower them? Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you, Adrienne.